Hey there everybody, my name is Keno, and welcome back to your Montreal Canadiens franchise mode series here on the channel. Now, in that first episode of the playoffs, we went up against the Detroit Red Wings, and you know what? We got through it in 6 games, we could have got through it in 5, that's for sure. If we look through the games that we played there, a 4-2 win, 5-2 loss, 4-3 win, 6-2 win, 4-3 overtime loss, and then a 7-5, like crazy shootout, crazy, like that second period I think it was bonkers game against the Red Wings to finish off that series. And we have to keep in mind, all of our wins, we got at least 4 goals in. So we really were putting the gas down against the Red Wings. And now we go up against a powerful Toronto Maple Leafs team. Now, their record doesn't show what they're capable of, but in the last episode, we went through their lines. They're running Nylander, Matthews, Marner on that top line. It is disgusting. And we can't deny that we might have got off a little easy against the Red Wings because they didn't have Moritz Seider in the lineup. It makes a big change when you are missing your franchise defenseman for your playoff round. But here we are, going into the second round against the Toronto Maple Leafs, and there were a few storylines from that first episode that I did want to address, aside from us beating the Detroit Red Wings. First of all, Sean Farrell has arrived. He had a great season after we called him up with 47 points in 64 games, and no doubt we called him out. Look how he did last season with 51 and 54. And then that first round, 2 goals, 5 assists for 7 points in 6 games played. He was great. And it might have helped that he got his line mate back in Uri Slafkovsky. And Slafkovsky did not slouch. He played 2 games, had 2 goals, 2 assists for 4 points in those 2 games. Yes, he was only a +1. So again, I will say it a million times, plus minus is not a good metric to judge a player's defensive capabilities in the real life. But in EA Sports NHL world, it is the only thing we really have going for us, aside from maybe their turnover rate or their giveaway rate. That being said, that second line contributed, and then Brendan Gallagher, 6 points in 6 games after being a scratch and waived down to the Laval Rockets partway through the season. We called him back up, he didn't do too good, and then he gets the call up again in the playoffs. He gets the line, he gets into the lineup, and he puts up point per game stats. Just what we needed to see. This team is rolling, and I think we're going to put up a pretty good fight against the Toronto Maple Leafs. And now it's time to jump in to that matchup. We're going to go here, game 1 against the Leafs in Montreal, because every game is going to be in Montreal. We won the President's Trophy. I mean, every, starting games. We have home ice advantage throughout the entire playoffs. We are the best team in the NHL regular season. Sorry, I just hit my mic. Can we be the best team in the entirety of the 2024-2025 NHL season from start to finish? Win the President's Trophy and win that sacred Lord Stanley Cup. Maybe I'm getting a little too ahead of myself. We still have to beat the Leafs in the second round. Shouldn't be too much of a problem since it is the Leafs and they somehow made it to the second round. I am a Leaf fan. I have the ability to dig on myself. If you guys are Leaf fans in the comments, you'll understand. But let's go. First game against the Toronto Maple Leafs. We know that they have a pretty stacked lineup. Let's see how we do up against them. First period. It's just the Leafs. Nyes and Riley. Shots are 12-10 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Sorry. Just started the Toronto Maple Leafs playthrough. Just started the Toronto Maple Leafs GM mode. Also on the channel. It's in the playlist. Go check it out. It's good. We're only 2 episodes in right now. Might be dating it. But I'll have some slip-ups. But the Leafs take an early lead. The shots are 12-10 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Let's see. Second period. Can we rally back? No. We get within 1 from another goal by Brendan Gallagher. But William Nylander on the power play puts Leafs ahead again. So shots are 19-17 in favor of the Toronto Maple Leafs. But the score also stands in their favor. 3-1. Let's see. Third period. We're going to slow sim this one. See what happens here. Can we rally back? It's a low shot game. A low event game. We have a power play and we convert a power play goal by Joshua Roy, who just got his first goal in real life NHL tonight. So again, dating this video. Another power play. Can we convert again? No, we don't. We are taking the shot lead. Just under 5 minutes left in this game. Can we tie it up? Come on, guys. Come on. We can't do it. And the Toronto Maple Leafs take that first game 3-2. Shots were 29-25 in favor of your Montreal Canadiens. But we didn't get enough past the Leaf goaltender. hard fought first game. We're going into the second game here. We gotta shrug that one off. We can definitely bounce back here. We can't be swept out in this second round. We can't. It doesn't make sense. Let's go. Second game against the Toronto Maple Leafs. First period. And we take the 2-0 lead to start this time from goals by Joshua Waugh again and Sean Farrell. So he's keeping hot. Shots are 17-7 in favor of your Montreal Canadiens. So we are pummeling them. We are upset that we lost that first game. I don't understand how the clock is currently set at 20:23. That's kind of weird. Second period. They get within one. Liljegren notches a goal on Fleury. Shots are 31-15. So we are over doubling those shots right now. Ooh, Woll is standing on his head for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Let's see, slow simming in this third period. Can we hold the lead or even expand on it? We do! Jaden Struble puts a goal past Joe Woll. The Leafs get a power play. We are still holding the lead though. We're almost at 40 shots on the game. Under 10 minutes to go. Now under 5 minutes to go. Can we hold it? Oh, Leafs get one from Mikko Kokkonen, and they tie it up with a goal by Tyler Bertuzzi with 2 minutes left in the game. And we are headed to overtime. I would jump in to watch it, but it's only the second game. If they win here, they only take a 2-0 series lead. I know that seems bad because we might not be able to bounce back from it, but I'm confident. Look at how many shots we're putting on. This is going to be a fast overtime, and I'm calling it. It's going to be Caulfield. Goal Caulfield is going to strike back. Let's see. Overtime starts now. Goal Caulfield's got to get on the board. Or at least Suzuki or Newhook. Someone from that top line. We have 50 shots in the game. They have 30. They have a power play. Can we shut it down? They have a 5-on-3 and they convert. William Nylander gets the power play goal past Marc-Andre Fleury. On their 32nd shot of the game, we outshot them by 20 shots. But Woll was spectacular for them. And they win game 2, 4-3. So, ooh, I might have talked too much crap about them before we started the series. Is Michael Matheson out of the lineup? He is. I didn't know he got taken out of the lineup. Okay, let's get him back in. That's going to be a big boost on that top pairing. So that's going to help a lot. AHL, the Laval Rocket is also on to their next round of the playoffs, I believe. Up against the Cleveland Monsters with Xavier Simoneau leading them down in the minors. So we'll keep checking in with that. But here we go. Game 3 against the Toronto Maple Leafs. We got to bounce back here. We can't let them take a 3-0 series lead. It just won't work. We're in Toronto, in a Scotiabank Arena. Period 1. We take a 1-0 lead. Another goal by Brendan Gallagher. Shots are 12-8 in favor of the Montreal Canadiens, so we're outshooting them again, but that didn't solve the problem for us last game. We got to get goals past Woll. We can throw shots on net all we want, but we got to get goals past him. All right, second period. Tyler Bertuzzi notches one. Austin Matthews gets another. Shots are 27-17 in favor of your Montreal Canadiens, but the score is 2-1 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. This is not looking good. We won't be eliminated here, but it's the next closest thing. Let's see. Third period, slow sim this one. See if we can stay in this game, stay competitive, stay in the series. Let's get a goal here, guys. We're outshooting them heavily. Under 10 minutes to go. Nothing yet. We have a power play. Can we convert? Take it overtime. Oh, not looking good. Are they going to notch an empty netter? They don't even do that. The score stands 2-1. We outshot them 39-25. But Joel Woll is stoning us. Holy crap. We are getting goalied here. Oh, Vlasic's hurt. Okay. And Cole Caulfield's out with a bruised arm for the rest of the playoffs. All right, give me a minute here. I'm going to try to take a look at what I can do with the lineups and see what we can get working. All right, and I jumbled things up a bit. Joshua Waugh is going to take Cole Caulfield's spot on that first line with Suzuki and Newhook. Yolanen jumps into the second line spot, and Kirby Dach falls to the third line center position, replacing Joshua Waugh. He's been a little slow. I know 6 points in 9 games look good. It's not what we need. We need that third line. We need scoring from every line here. And Juraj Slafkovsky, since me bragging about him, has 1 point in his last 3 games. So I needed to change things up a little bit. And Yolanen might add that defensive pressure on that second line that we need. And on the defensive core, I move Barron to the top line and Matheson to the third pair with Arbor Jacki because Barron does good with Gooley. We know that for a fact. In net, it's not like he's doing bad for us, but I think we might need to change things up, and we are going to go to Jake Allen in this elimination game here. I know that's a risky play. I know Allen has not played in like a month now, but I think he's going to do it. I think it might just be what we need because Fleury's lost 3 straight to the Leafs. They have his number. So let's see. And they're not even getting a lot of shots on net. Fleury's just not stopping them when they do. So we're going to go here. Game 4 on the brink of being swept out of the second round and becoming the laughingstock. President's Trophy to second round sweep to the Toronto Maple Leafs? Who the hell would have foretold that? That's not possible. We have to make the Leafs the laughingstock. I'm the GM of the Canadiens here. We have to make the Leafs the laughingstock of the league. That's what we have to do. Here we go. Game 4. We're going to same the Laval Rocket game 2. Let's go. First period. And we do make them the laughingstock. Juraj Slafkovsky with 2 goals. Kirby Dach between them. Morgan Rielly gets them on the board, but Marchessault says nah and runs Joe Woll. Actually, Joe Woll was already out of the net. He gets one on Eetu Makiniemi. Shots are 14-10 in favor of your Montreal Canadiens, but that score is 4-1. That's a President's Trophy team. That's what we expected here. All right, second period. No. Nyes and Tavares get goals for the Leafs. Shots are 26-24. The score is now tight, 4-3 for your Montreal Canadiens. We're going to slow sim the third here. The Leafs get a power play right off the bat, but we shut them down. Come on, we can't. Oh, Tavares, captain of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Oh, but Joshua Watt gets one back. Okay, we're back in the lead, 5-4. And the new hook. Another goal in Makiniemi. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a tight race to the end. Under 5 minutes to go in this third period. We get another one, Justin Barron. I think that's enough. Oh, Nylander gets one with a minute and a half to go. We shut the door. 7-5 win. Shots 38-34 in favor of your Montreal Canadiens. But we get the win and we hold off elimination. We tell death one more game. At least one more game. Let me try again. We're still in these playoffs here. A great response. Even though Allen was a little shaky, hopefully it's just because he had a little bit of cobwebs and he'll bounce back. Back in Montreal here at the Bell Center. Game 5 against the Toronto Maple Leafs in this second round. We gotta continue this. They are the laughingstock. We have to make the Leafs the laughingstock here. First period. Even score 1-1. Rielly gets them up on a power play goal, and Joshua Watt also gets us tied up with a power play goal. But the Leafs are fighting. Shots are 20-8 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. We got to stand on our heads. Just like Jake Allen's doing for us. We got to stand on our heads. Second period. Ooh, high scoring second period. DeLonin and Gallagher put us up 3-1. Nylander makes it 3-2, but Marchessault makes it 4-2. Nyes gets them back in. They're down by 1. They're still leading the shot department 28-22, but we lead the scoreboard 4-3. We're again going to slow sim this third period and see if we can keep the door closed. Oh, they tie it up right away. Goal by Tyler Bertuzzi. But again, we put ourselves ahead. Gustav Forsling, the free. Oh, John Tavares, stop it. Okay, the Leafs have tied it up. It's 5-5. Not even halfway through the third period. Now we're halfway through. Score is holding. They're pouring the shots on. Jake Allen's keeping the door closed for the most part. Oh my gosh. And we are headed to overtime again. Shots are 46-31 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Score is 5 apiece though. Holy crap, this series is crazy. This is what you expect of an original 6 all-Canadian matchup in the second round of the playoffs. You expect some fight and some tenacity and some craziness. But this period is the deciding period. Every second for these Montreal Canadiens counts right now. Because if the Leafs let a goal in, damn it, we go to game 6. The Montreal Canadiens let a goal in, and Jake Allen lets a goal in, it's the end of it. So you know what we're doing? We're jumping into this one We're doing CPU versus CPU. All right, overtime starting now. Leafs versus Montreal Canadiens. It's Marchessault, Dak, and Gallagher on the ice. Reinbacher's rushing that puck in. Let's see what happens. Gallagher, oh, takes a shot on Woll. Oh, this could go on forever if it's just a goaltending duel. We got to hope that we get some scoring power here quickly. Still got that third line on. Marchessault, Dak, and Gallagher with Forsling and Reinbacher on the back end. Let's see. Can we convert early? Reinbacher with the puck to Forsling. He goes to take a shot from the point. Marchessault takes it. Oh, stops it quickly. Oh, boy. All right, third line still on the ice because they're just generating offense. Reinbacher with the shot. And Woll once again just smothers that up. Holy. We're putting the pressure on. But Woll is stopping everything he's facing. We gotta get someone in front of him. Block his eyes. Get a deflection. Come on, guys. Third line still on the ice against the big Leafs line. Can we convert? Can we put a puck in the net? Reinbacher. Boom. Woll deflects it into the corner. We have a penalty power play coming up. Oh, William Nylander gets a 2-minute minor for tripping. And your Montreal Canadiens are going on a power play in overtime. Can we end this and send it to game 6? Or will the Leafs get a shorty? Will they kill it off? Will they get a shorty? Or will we end? Alright, it's Ylonen, Suzuki, and Waugh with Harvey Pinard and Forsling, and a shot on Woll quickly. McCabe dumps that puck out. Harvey Pinard gets it, throws it back up to Ylonen. Ylonen's going to carry it in. Not offside. I thought it might have been Suzuki. Oh, stopped by Woll. He gets the puck in the corner now. He sets it up to Waugh. Waugh puts it in deep. Suzuki gets it. Puck is still free. Montreal Canadiens still have it. Waugh gets in front and then just stands there for a second, deciding what to do with it, and loses the puck. Now Steves gets it up and gets it down the ice for Forsling to skate back and pick it up. He gets it up to Waugh. Waugh gets across ice to Ylonen. Ylonen once again carrying this puck in. He's going to get it deep after losing it. He gets it off McCabe too. Is he going to throw it in front? He does, but a little too late. Suzuki gets it to Harvey Pinard. Forsling on the point, and he loses it. Now Cal Clutterbuck is coming back. He's going to chip it in and go for the chase. Pinard gets it, but he's pinned in the corner now. Gets it up to Suzuki. Now we got to get Suzuki up. Suzuki gets it up to Ylonen. 1-on-1. Now it's a 2-on-1. Now it's a 2-on-2. Forsling. Oh! Woll makes another great save. It's Suzuki. Waugh on the point. Now Harvey Pinard. Oh, it's deflected! Off the post, though. I don't think Woll got a piece of that. I think it just went straight off the post. Suzuki causes a turnover, gets the shot up, and it's stopped by Woll again. 5 shots on the power play, and they're coming up dry because Woll is he's just a wall. Brick wall. Joe Wall, brick wall. Suzuki got the puck. He's taking a shot. Oh! A blocker saved by Woll. A nice hit there. But we're still not converting. Liljegren's going to run this in. 20 seconds left on the power play, and he is rubbed out along the boards. Marner gets it. Oh, it's starting to look scary. Tavares gets it to Marner. Marner takes a shot, but Allen pushes that one aside. Now he gets it back to Kokkonen. Liljegren. Oh, glove saved by Allen. The Montreal Canadiens are coughing up the end of this power play now. Toronto Maple Leafs have full pressure as they get back to even strength. Ylonen's got it in the Montreal Canadiens zone. He gets it up to Waugh. This is crazy back and forth action right now. Mostly fourth in favor of the Montreal Canadiens. Forsling's got it. He's going to try to put it in front. He does. Barron. Waugh. Oh, Waugh coughs it. Oh, what a save. Holy crap. I thought he had it. I thought Waugh was going to get that rebound. But Woll is right there stopping everything. Holy crap. Third line back on the ice. Marchessault, Dak, and Gallagher with Gooley and Barron. Barron throws the puck in, but it's a little bit of a waffler there, and Timmins comes up with it. Yarncrow carrying it in. Oh, this is not looking good. Puljujärvi rushes in, but Allen makes the last second save. Holy crow. Marchessault's got it back for the Canadiens. Gooley's carrying it out. He's going on the rush now. He's getting some speed going here. He tries to throw it in front, but it's stopped by Kokkonen. Dak puts on a bit of pressure, but Kokkonen ends up with it. Gets it up to Robertson, and the Leafs are on their way back into the Montreal Canadiens zone, but it's turned over by Dak. Now Marchessault's rushing it in. Holy crow. Let's see. Oh, got too fancy with it and loses it to Bertuzzi. Leafs are coming back in to the offensive zone for themselves, and they put a shot on Allen, but he turns it away. Oh man, Riley gets it to Nyes. Nyes gets it to Timmins. Timmins takes a shot low, but Allen makes the stop. It's the 50th shot of the game for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Barron's coming out with it for the Canadiens. Gets it up to Gallagher. Gallagher, come on. Gets it back to Gooley. Gooley takes a shot low, but is stopped by Woll. Holy crap. What a crazy, crazy cycle here. Marchessault's got it, throws it over to Evans. Evans is now coming up with it for the Canadiens. He's got past a few, dumps it in quickly. Klingberg back for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Gets it up to Nylander. He's on his own almost. Holy, what a bad change there. But he's rubbed out. A little bit of bump in there along the boards. Barron comes up with it, gets it to Gouli, who gets it up to Evans. Fourth line on the ice for the Montreal Canadiens. Will they convert? They were great all regular season. Carrier cycles it back into the end zone. Evans loses it. Marner's got it with Klingberg rushing now. Toronto Maple Leafs are in our zone. They're in front, and Marner sends the Montreal Canadiens home. That's it for the Montreal Canadiens' historic season. What a rough loss. Was it goaltending? Was it inconsistency? Was it lack of depth? I don't think so. I think we had everything but like that star goaltender. And the Leafs, they had Joel Woll, and he just stopped everything we threw at him pretty much. And they send us home in 5 games. What a heartbreaking end to our season. We're supposed to make the Leafs the laughingstock. But I can't even blame Allen there. He was just stranded there with Marner directly in front of him. What's he supposed to do? Look at this. He's got no time to react to that. And your Montreal Canadiens season is over. Definitely not the way that we wanted this season to end. I think we at least expected a conference finals appearance, but we just couldn't come up with the win in that game 5 against the Toronto Maple Leafs. We threw everything we had on net in the last few games. We could not beat Joel Woll. But we can't hold up with that. We got to keep going. Now, we have some expiring contracts coming up. Juraj Slafkovsky being the big one. I'll probably offer him a contract extension in between videos. Probably in the range of 5.75 over 5 years. That's roughly what he's asking for anyways. We're not going to have a good draft pick, so it doesn't really matter to take a look. I think I already have my eyes on who I want to grab, though. If I could trade up, like, okay, I'll let you guys know my thought process here. There's Kale Dak, who, yeah, I would love to have Dak on the team. But that'd be too much of a trade up. Having to get to at least 12th position, probably 11th or 10th. It's going to be a lot of assets we'd have to move. I'm looking at Ezra Rabbit. He's a defensive defenseman who's almost NHL ready, possibly is NHL ready. At 18th overall, we could possibly trade up our pick plus something to grab him. I think he might be a star. I think he might be another star, and that's just what we need. Add him to Seth Shelley and such. It'd be great. Aside from that, I was looking at LJ Mooney. I think Christopher Exelby is probably going to be a high 9, so I'm not going to take a chance on that. Maybe Cade Connolly. I don't have a lot scouted here. I should have. I didn't move the scouts around. I think that's my bad. There's also Gabriel Dagg. I think he'd be a great asset. I know we have Emil Vinny, I believe, as a prospect. Dagg would be a great one. So I'm looking at Dagg. I'm looking at that defenseman at 18th. What was his name again? Sorry. It was Rabbit, Ezra Rabbit. There's a few players I'm looking at. Don't think we're going to be able to trade up, though, and don't know if we're going to want to move the assets that we have to do that. But let's see who ends up winning the Stanley Cup here. We're going to quick sim this one, see what happens. Again, we just took a look at the draft class, so it doesn't really matter. Also, you guys let me know in the comments down below. And quick shameless plug, like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. It's been a blast making them. I'm loving all the content that we've been putting out. It's been great. And aside from that, let me know in the comments if you think we should bring back Marchessault or if we should let him go for Seth Shelley to take that space. We're going to replace... Oh, yes! Let's stop simulation because the Laval Rocket are still competing, and it looks like they're on to the conference finals of the AHL. Let's see who's in the NHL conference finals. It's Toronto versus Florida. Oh boy. And then Colorado versus Vancouver. Very interesting matchups here. We're going to go through the AHL and see how the NHL unfolds. Game 1 of the AHL conference finals. I want to get Alex Vlasic back in the lineup. For sure. Lane Hudson's at a -2. So let's get Vlasic back in on that top line. No, on the second line with Benning, and then Hudson and Lindstrom, and then Harris and Engstrom. Okay, that's good. We're going to keep it like that. If it's been working, it's been working. Game 1 of the conference finals for the Laval Rocket, and Vlasic's back out. It's a 1-0 win for us, though. Joel Armia is currently carrying the Rocket, so he's still contributing to the Montreal Canadiens franchise. We lose 2-0 or 3-0 in Game 2. Game 3, Owen Beck is out with a mild concussion, and we lose 4-3. Vlasic's back, but it didn't help us much against the Phantoms. We lose that one. We're on the verge of elimination. Mike Benning's got 12 points in 12 games. Will we win this one? I'm just going to quick sim it because it doesn't... Oh, a 3-2 win there. And then game 6. Gary Boulay is now out. Owen Beck is back. 5-3 win. Can we sneak out with the conference final win and go to the finals for the Laval Rocket? Game 7. It is a 7-2 loss. Lane Hudson with 15 points in 15 games. And in the NHL, it is a Stanley Cup final matchup between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Colorado Avalanche. Very interesting. Very interesting. Let's see how this unfolds quickly. Cole Caulfield's back. I wish we'd had him. But, you know, I have to ask something. What did he do for us in the playoffs? That top line. Newhook with 9 points in 11 games. Suzuki with 10 points in 11 games. Caulfield, 6 points in 9 games. Only 3 goals. Where was that 60-goal scorer? 106-point getter for us in these playoffs? He was kind of nowhere to be found. Could we have thrown Montembeault in net? Maybe, but it didn't really see the need to. It's just an unfortunate way to end our season. Toronto Maple Leafs take a 1-0 series lead over the Colorado Avalanche. Make that 2-0. Let's see, can they sweep the Avalanche too? No, the Avalanche respond there. It's 2-1 for the Leafs now. Even series now, 2-2. Let's see, game 5. The Avalanche take a 3-2 series lead. Will they finish it off here? They don't. The Leafs tie it up. Game 7, Stanley Cup Finals. Toronto versus Colorado. Will we have lost to the inevitable Stanley Cup champions? Let's see. No, the Colorado Avalanche end up with that win over the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Lehigh Valley Phantoms do go on to win the Calder Cup, though. So, pretty decent season all around. You know, we won the President's Trophy. We did great. We had a 106-point goal scorer, 60 goal scorer, or 106-point scorer, a 60-goal scorer. We had some great contribution throughout the entire lineup. But it all matters about that last game of the season, and we lost that. You can't win the Stanley Cup with a loss in the last game of the season. And I mean like playoffs. But rough way to go. Let's see where we end up, who gets the first overall pick. And in the next video, we will go through the draft and probably free agency. Maybe it'll be another marathon episode. And Vegas goes from 10th to 1st. They get the first overall pick. Nashville goes from 6th to 2nd. They end up with the second overall pick from a trade with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Is that the Tanner Jeannot trade that gave them the second overall pick? And the Minnesota Wild fall from 1st to 3rd from a pick they acquired from the Boston Bruins. So technically, the Boston Bruins fell from 1st to 3rd. Then Columbus and Buffalo round out that top 5. Nashville Predators also have the 2nd and 12th pick. Minnesota has the 3rd and 13th picks. So very, very interesting here. And then retirements. Let's see. Do we lose anyone big here? It doesn't look like we lost anyone off the first go. But we might have lost a goalie. We have to keep that in mind. For the Montreal Canadiens, did we lose anybody? No forwards, no defensemen, and no goalies. Not even Halak retired. So we do have Fleury probably as our backup goalie. I'm probably going to let Jake Allen go. Not because of what he did in that final game. He didn't stand a chance. But I don't need 2 veteran backup goalies. I think we're going to try to find a new starting goaltender, a new 3 to 5 year goaltender, but I'll go more over what I plan for this team in the next video. We are at the draft now. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And sorry if this has been a bit of a marathon video. The next one might be even longer. Bit of a letdown way to end the season, but I'm still proud of all the immense progress we made in just our 2nd season with the team. And we're going to get this offseason done in the next video and possibly start the next season, our 3rd season. But probably just going to get the offseason done. Thank you guys so much for joining me. This has been a blast. If you like this video, as I said, consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. It helps to grow the channel, grow the video content, grow the amount of series going out. It's just beneficial for everybody involved, okay? I give you good content. You give me good support. It's awesome. It's awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining me. This has been a blast, and I'll see you guys as we take this team through our 2nd offseason.